I mean, the writer of Hebrews in chapter 5, he's trying to describe the adoption of Jesus as a son. Look what he says. He says, as is written, thou art my son, this day have I begotten you. He's talking about his resurrection from the dead, because he says Christ glorified not himself to be made a high priest, but he who said, you are a priest after the order, you are forever a priest after the order of Melchizedek. I mean, we need to understand the truth, because he said that though Christ were a son, yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered. And having been made perfect, he became the author, the initiator of eternal salvation to as many as obey him. I mean, he recounts the eve of Jesus, the Christ, crucifixion, saying that who in the days of his flesh, when he had offered up prayers with strong cryings with tears unto him who was able to save him from death, and was heard in that he feared. And having been made perfect, he became the initiator of eternal salvation to as many as obey him. Jesus was made the second man, the last Adam, Paul describes 1 Corinthians 15:45 through 47. And that since by man came death, by man also came the resurrection of the dead, for 1 Corinthians 15:21. As in Adam, the first man Adam all die, 1 Corinthians 15, so in Christ, the second man, the last Adam, all should be made alive. That is, all those that are in Christ. I mean, so we need to see the true revelation of Christ, who was capable of sin, yet without sin. And we are born of that incorruptible seed in water baptism. As Peter said, if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the godly and the ungodly and the sinner appear? But people are running after this lie and not receiving the love of the truth. I mean, as Paul said in Galatians 5:16, I say then, walk in the Spirit, and you will not fulfill or carry out the desires of the flesh. Because if we live according to the flesh, we will die. But if we, through the Holy Spirit,